Welcome to Face Ripper Records, the most outrageous and contagious sounds, often extreme and never mainstream. Today, I'm bringing you Relentless Pursuit. This is their 5th appearance on the channel, and quite a journey it's been. The single going to play is the 3rd single from the next album. Yes, the 3rd single from the 3rd album. I just had to make sure of that. This is called Unending.
Don't lose yourself in a strange world.
Angry.
I know it's hard to keep your wits about you. You let the loved one to suicide. Another child is stolen from its parents. Pain, hunger, war, and famine. Do I end it all or buried? Please tell me that you were up there. The devil is gripping and ripping at my heart. Don't let your fear overcome your faith. You wear the world on your shoulder. Not through your loss and your pain. It's raging strong. This is the battle, this is the battle, this is the ultimate battle.
There we go. Getting caught up here. Oh, yeah, love that.
Don't let your fear overcome your faith. You wear on your shoulder. Not through your loss and your pain. It's raging strong. You mean the world to me.
Nice melodic bit in there, love that. Sliding down the guitar there. Lots to talk about here, lots to talk about. So, Matthew's music tends to revolve around themes of faith and inner turmoil, and using faith as a way of overcoming that, and self betterment, all of which are kind of noble dynamics to bring to one's music. Perhaps as opposed to some of us that just like singing about demons and black knights and things like this. But some interesting points, some huge improvements in, I believe, the artwork. Let's start there. Some extra kind of investment there in both imagery and the way the kind of fonting is sort of blended in there. The kind of brand is coming together a little bit more than, well, it's coming along waves more than some of the earlier covers that I've seen. So that's always good. It takes a while and takes a few releases, and it takes, if you're doing this on your own, this takes some doing. I know when I first started, it's just a painful process learning so many new different technologies, but then you come to love them and embrace them and can't get enough of it, as I now always tinkering about on Midjourney and those who've seen my AI videos, and now I'm starting to do it on behalf of other people in the label as well, and it's just growing and flourishing. So it's good to see a visual journey happening as well, an auditorial journey. In terms of the mix of the song, I love the song, by the way, very aggressive, and the choral parts. Oh, come on, I'll break each part down in a second. Let's just kind of try and stay on thread. The guitars, they're much tighter than I remember at the start of Journey. I happened to catch a couple of the earlier videos just to kind of refresh my memory before commencing this one. And the heavier stuff is sounding much more tighter, much beefier, less muddy, clearer in the mix. And then the separation of the lead guitars, and some really interesting effects there where he's kind of doing this sort of, he's obviously scraping his plectrum, whatever, how many takes that must have taken to get to the right places with the right intonations and get the right vibe is anybody's guess. I wouldn't want to have a go at it. But the treatment of the stereo field, that was all placed really nicely in a better balance with the bass and drums and whatnot. In terms of the vocals, again, I hear him experimenting with different ranges. You've got your black kind of stuff in there, which is a little bit new. You've got that typical kind of deep aggressive stuff, that sounding more refined and in place. And maybe the spoken bit could have come back a bit, but maybe I'm just being picky. And you have this sort of mournful, almost of gothic-esque. There's a band that I can't think of the name of, and if it comes to me, I'll populate it in the comments. But yeah, it had a sort of gothic, mournful style. There was a couple of lines in there that I think didn't quite hit tonality. And it's not a criticism of the style. I suppose it's more the refinement. But you haven't heard me sing clean, so I'm not one to talk. But just listening to this with like a polished ears on, that was the only bit that kind of stood out as an area of improvement. But this has been a good journey from the first single I covered. I think it was in November 2022. Yeah, it's a good one. It comes with a lyric video as well, which I haven't seen. So he's lending his hand to that as well, because I think that's the first one of its type. So I'm looking forward to seeing where the album goes. Matthew is clearly taking the direction of releasing a single as he's kind of perhaps creating this album, and it's going to be one of those kind of journeys, and I'm hoping to hear its awesome conclusion soon. If this was a bit of you and you'd like to show your support to an emerging artist, then you can follow Matthew and Relentless Pursuit on all of the links I populate below, and keep tuned to this channel for more music of similar natures. And there's always our website, www.basoparecords.com, for our own rostered artists. But all what I'm about at this channel and the record label is supporting artists in their journey. So well done for this effort. I really enjoyed it. It was an interesting and captivating listen, full of dynamics, and just keep on this progress. Every time you release something, you're notching up something that you did before in the single before, and your techniques are improving immeasurably. And again, stunning visuals. Really enjoyed that. Thank you.